Consumers across the country are embracing the latest trends surrounding our favorite processed foods, as the fronts of bags and boxes will boast 0 grams trans fat. Most people realize that we shouldn't eat these fats, but most of us don't really know what they are and why we should avoid them. Trans fats are man-made fats created when hydrogen is added to a liquid oil. That's why we call them hydrogenated fats. The result is a stiffer fat, like shortening. We know how grease from frying will clog our kitchen plumbing. Trans fats accomplish the same effects on our arteries. Trans fats have replaced saturated fats as the worst type of fat. They increase the risk of stroke and coronary heart disease, which claims the lives of 500,000 people a year, with ever-increasing numbers being women. The Comprehensive Nurses Health Study reports that trans fats can double the risk of heart disease in women. Even worse, trans fats not only raise total cholesterol levels, but they also deplete good cholesterol, HDLs, that help protect the body from disease. So why are these dangerous ingredients put in our food? Quite simply, profit. They're a cheaper ingredient to use, and they taste good. Food manufacturers utilize trans fats to achieve a longer shelf life for their products. Some processed foods, like cookies and crackers, can stay on the shelves for years, due in part to trans fats. So with this in mind, the FDA requirement to disclose trans fats on labeling seems like a very important thing, but there's something very wrong. The problem with the FDA regulation is that 0 does not equal 0. Food manufacturers are allowed to label products as having 0 grams trans fats, even when the products actually contain the harmful ingredient. According to the FDA rule, if a single serving contains a reportable amount of trans fat, which is 0.5 grams or more, then it must list the amount on the supplement facts panel. This means that shoppers everywhere unknowingly consume a multitude of products that list 0 grams trans fats, when each product could contain nearly half a gram of trans fat per serving. This can add up in a hurry, and it can add up to trouble for your health. So when you plan your next meal, follow these guidelines to avoid trans fat in your diet. Shop the perimeter of the grocery store. Fresh fruits, vegetables, meat, and dairy products. Choose items in their whole food form with the least processing. Avoid fast food such as fried chicken, biscuits, French fries, and anything fast food establishments cook with oil or lard. Avoid processed foods like crackers, most cookies, and baked goods. Read ingredient labels. The ingredient list still discloses the truth if you know what you're looking for. If the ingredients include any type of hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oils, that product contains some amount of trans fat. So read the labels on everything you buy and avoid any product that contains hydrogenated or partially hydrogenated oil. Taking the time to make a small change in the way you shop can make a big change in the health of your family.